Hey everyone, welcome back. And today I have a package from Trainworld. It's just arrived in the mail. I could see UPS was playing with the box a little here, but hopefully the item inside is not damaged. Let's get started. Okay, so let us get this open here. If I can do it, that would be great. Trainworld really does a good job at making sure their things do not go anywhere while they're in transit. So alright, so this is heavy. And let's see what else is in here. Have the Trainworld starter set thing. Have the receipt. And we have the Trainworld flyer. So I do know that I am going to need a screwdriver for this, so let me grab one. So here's the box itself. You're gonna need a screwdriver for this. I'll tell you why in just a moment. But today we're taking a look. The MTH George H.W. Bush 4141 with Protosound 3. Now, I originally ordered the Athearn one, but that was sold out, so I went with MTH. And my scissors just fell, but that's okay. And the reason why is because I do love those sounds, so going with another Athearn product, just went with this, and it was the same price. And actually, MTH, they no longer make this, so these are going to become very rare. But anyway, enough of the talking. So the first time this has ever come out of the box. And up comes the lid, and you can see the tail end. Very nice box. So you have the item number here on this side, and on this side. So we have, before we take a look at the locomotive, we've got a couple of manuals. We have the MTH scaled, XC70 Ace. You have we have 41 pages of information. Take a look at that. And we have a DCS poster. I'll show you guys all of it at the end of the video. Little packet comes in, and you have the Protosound 3 features. Here we have the George Bush locomotive. So we're going to go down so we can get a better view of it being unboxed. So I'm not entirely a fan with this box, and I'll tell you why. Because like this, you've got two screws down here in the bottom, and that's really why I'm just not kind of a person that likes that. So I do not like this, but hey, gets my locomotive to me in a safe thing. So first off, we have the plastic sleeve. Just on pretty tight, to be honest. And we pull this off here. There we go. It's kind of like a stand, so it will tip, and those little foam things come out. I'll show you what they look like. They just pretty much just protect the locomotive. Right in here, in this corner, we have the snowplow, which you can attach. You can wire the MU cables through that. And as you can see, 2 screws here, so it's going to unscrew those real quick. Probably have a little bit too small of a screwdriver here, but it still works. All right, and here it is coming out. All right, that's very heavy, very heavy. Here it is. Put the camera back up. You guys can take a look. Very nice. Love it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this snowplow attached. So we're gonna go ahead and look at some details. This locomotive, and of course the snowplow has decided to come off. Just pretty finicky. Now I gotta find the place where you hook it on again. Yep, there it is. Make sure to line it up correctly. All right. It's got the MU cables, which are behind this. They're not silverly tipped, so it's a -1. Have like a metal handrails, which I love. Ditch lights, LED step thing, and of course the plow wobbled stick. Be a good boy. You have the coupler cut lever, just hidden behind that there. The train line hose, the energy hose. I don't really know the correct thing to call it. The anti-climber. Do see a little bit of uneven paint. I don't think that's realistic, but they're humans. And they're not perfect. And on this side, the handrails are kind of out of place, and they are broken, so. But they are metal, at least, so. I'll probably just glue those back into place and fix that headlight, but it's all right. Have the presidential seal, the EMD trucks with the sanding lines, jacking pad. Right over here, we have the vents with the 2 bolts. We have the sand filler hatches up top, the light, which don't know why, but I don't think that is realistic for the Union Pacific. 4141 clear and legible. George Bush 41 clear and legible. And in the back, we've got that. In the very back, we've just got more of the same detail, but I'm not going to go over this because the main thing I want to show is the sound. Alright, so it has been a little while, if you guys can tell, since I have received this model. Now, here is the manual. I just want you guys to know that I am going to be reading the functions from the manual. We are going to be going over some sounds. The snowplow was very difficult to install. I just would like you guys to know that. It does require a lot of patience, and I do recommend that you guys do have some glue on hand. But what we're going to do is go over some functions. So I do only have a couple of functions on this DCC thing, because it isn't a very advanced. It's kind of old. It's my grandfather's, but we're going to be going over some sounds. So the reason why it's been so long is I kind of like to have a break-in for a little while where I do like see how it does after a few months and see if it's good and if it's worth it for you guys to buy. I personally think this is worth it, and I'll tell you why. I got this on Trainworld for $249.99. I don't know if it's on sale for anything less right now, but that's what I got it for. Now, the reason why I say it's worth it is because if you don't know, MTH, the people who I got this from, they have gone out of business. Now, the tooling has been sold to Scale Trains, which I'm hoping that they will make another one of these with ESU sound, because I really, with the Proto Sound 3 sound that's in this locomotive, because I really love the sound on this locomotive. Speaking of sound, I do need to upgrade some of my things of sound. But anyway, I do have this George Bush 41 boxcar. With it. So we'll hook that up, because it does look pretty cool next to it. But track power is applied. One thing that I like about MTH is unless you took it off before you shut it down, it will not turn on when you apply track power, which I like, because, I mean, that's just realistic, because you have to go in and start it up like on a real locomotive, so you should be able to just put it on the track and it won't start up until you put a certain thing in and it will start up. So this is on address 3. Let's go ahead and press F3 for startup. All right. So F0 is headlight. I do believe the headlight does come on when you start it up. F5 is toggle the ditch lights and the number boards. The ditch lights don't turn on with the function. It just turns on when you start moving, which I'm not that big of a fan of. But I mean, it does brighten the headlight, which I think is pretty cool. I do like MTH for it. Now, while this does sound a little bit computer generated, it is sounding like a real SB70 ACE. I did not see the 4141 leading the fuel train or while its engine was on, but from what I've heard from videos, this is pretty accurate. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and press F1 for the bell. Now, that is not very accurate, because the real 4141 does have a steel bell, but listen to the horn. This is great. It does have the exact horn from 4141, which I think is very good of MTH, because Athern's model, which supposedly is a bit more, and that's why I went with MTH instead of Athern, is because MTH, I think they have a lot of detail. They have really good detail, but also the sound is incredible. And if you know me, I'm a sound kind of guy. F3 is stop and shut down. F4 is PFA, which I don't like, so it's not good. F6 is master volume. I'll show you that. If you press it twice, it will go down to a very low. Press it once, excuse me. I think. There we go. That's my washing machine. That's the washing machine here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on. But I believe it is still on. Yeah, it's still on. It's just very quiet. So it's not a complete mute, but it is still pretty cool. And then it will go back up. F7 is front coupler. And F8 is the back coupler. It does not fire the couplers, because I don't think these are Protomax couplers. I believe these are KD couplers. F9 should be forward signal, which apparently doesn't work on my model. But it's okay, I can just do this. I mean, it's not that hard. But a cool thing is about MTH, if you hold the horn for a little while, you'll get a couple of chirps at the end. So if you hold it for long enough, you'll get one, and then if you hold it for long, you'll get two. So there you got one. So See, pretty cool. Now, I would like to show you the ditch lights. So I'm going to put it up there, and they will flash in the horizontal. Which isn't accurate for UP, but it is pretty cool. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.